Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Kaz and I'm from Momiji Savings Studios. So I had all the lights on because it's a very gloomy day. I'm actually filming in my sister's kitchen and it feels really echoey. So I'm hoping the microphone's working. A very, very spendy week is all I'm going to say. So we ended up here on Sunday where I'd gone and bought some vitamins and some presents for my granddaughter's birthday, which is next weekend. The parking ticket for that came through on the Monday. Netflix came out at $5.99, been loving watching that. And then I posted the parcel to Japan and that came to £30.45, which is half of what I bought. Anyway, ChatGPT came out and that was £7. My rent has come into New Zealand, which is £1,019.54. That will probably be quite a lot less at the end of the month because I've asked them to organise servicing our DVS. So we have a air system that takes the damp out of the house and it's a year old. I can't believe it's a year old. It cost me, I think, $4,000 or something. Anyway, it keeps the house really dry and warm because it's not damp, but it does need the filter change and a service, so that's going to cost me as well. So it's going to be quite an expensive end of the month. I got petrol yesterday, and even though I filled up here, decided because petrol was going to go up again, I decided just to keep the car topped up, but a quarter of a tank of diesel cost me £30.52. I nearly fell over. I then bought food and a Mother's Day present in my shopping because I am staying at my sister's, and that was £43.26. And then my parking, I went for a walk and in the woods, and you have to pay parking, so up to an hour is £2.50. And I didn't see any real things I wanted to see, so I'm going to have to find somewhere cheaper to walk. And then Vinted, I had £15 sale on Vinted, which has now been transferred into my bank. And today is Sunday, and I've been to church this morning. I popped in and had a coffee with my mum, and I'm back at the house, just had a lunch. And to be fair, I have just slept. My brother is looking after my mum this weekend, so I'm house sitting for the week, but I do need to go and see mum every day. But this weekend I got to stay here, which is great. And I am using a bit more petrol, but you know what? It is what it is. So I'm a bit short of money this month now because I'm paying all these things. And I had to go to the service, we call it a hole in the wall, ATM machine, and draw out not as much as I was going to. Sorry, my tea's going cold. So let's go over and see what we've got, and I've also need to take some money out of different pots to see if I can bump it up. Right. Oh, I need that book. I did this last time, I think, put it away, and I needed it because we need it. I'm also filming with the tripod beside my right hand, whereas normally it's in front of me where I can't bang it. Yes, it's going to be interesting, and it is slightly dark, so I hope it's light enough on the film. Anyway, in my wallet was £20 note left over and 71 pence. So the 71 pence will go somewhere because I haven't bought everything with me. I've just bought what I needed to film. So we do need to pay some money back before we start because I need some more money in the pot to allocate. So I might put this £20 towards petrol. So that means I just owe petrol 20. I owe vitamins, which isn't on my list. Yes, it's here. Vitamins I owe £35.98, so that can come out of the health binder, which is here. Health And this is a pot that's going to need to always keep. So there's 40 there, and because I've got no change, it's going to stay at 40. That can help pay for some of the packing. Okay, so the vitamins are done, which aren't on my list. And then we've got money we need to get out, and I don't know where to take it from. So what I'm going to do, oh, that's the other thing, is I allocated myself £25 a week for spending, so basically that's gone here. So I won't give myself that £25. And then last week's £25 I didn't spend, so that will go into the budget. So I think I kept it here. I did find where the £5 was supposed to go, and I've forgotten. Should have written it down. But there's £30 there. That was left over from last week, so that can go into the budget now. So that means the kids are paid back. That's good. And then it's just this food shop. So what I'm going to need to do is I get £40 a week spending, but because I'm not at mum's, and because this is how much I've been spending on food anyway, but anyway, we'll see how far we get, because now I'm in debt to myself by £65. Oh well. And hopefully, if I don't spend any money this week, which is very unlikely. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 290. So that's more than enough actually for the week, I think, because I think last week it was 280. Anyway, we'll see how far we get. So I'm going to put this over to one side. We are recording. It feels really weird when you move your setup. I don't know about you. Anyway, so first of all, we are going birthdays 5. So birthdays are in here. So we owe this 5. So hopefully there's a £5 note in here because we owed it 5. Yes. So we're going to put 10 in and take that 5 out, and then do it like that. So now that's caught up, right? Clothes 10. Clothes are getting £10 today. And I think we changed all the 10s last week, so I think we're going to run out of 10s. Right, so there's 10 in clothes this week. And we get this one out. Where's my pens? I'm doing green. Maybe I should put them out. Easier to find when they're out. How is everybody doing? It's been a funny old week. We've had lovely weather and then we've had rain. Yesterday and the day before, the temperature was bitter. We had this wind and it was dropping the temperature, something awful. Yeah, so I lit the fire at my sister's, that's for sure. So in here we need another 10. 20, 50, 65, 65. So let's scratch off another one. I think we were a bit up on this. And now we're a bit down because that got 10. So what we will do is we will colour in the 1 like this. And shows we owe 5. So 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 20, 8, 29, 30, 34. We should have 34. So why is there so much? 30. Maybe there was more already in there. Because we've got 35 there plus 30. So we must have had other money in there. Oh, I think we did because we were going to the hairdressers. So we've got 30, 50, 65. So a couple of more weeks and we should have enough for the hair, for the hairdo. Okay, Christmas is getting 5. And look at that. Perfect. So I can put a 20 in here. Okay, so let's see what we have. So I keep saying so all the time. Does anybody notice? So we're going to fill this in. And that was a 1. So let's have a look. I don't know if I get the right colours. Purple. Red star. These are from the Rocking Witch. Pinky colour. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So that's 2. We put 5 in. 2, 3. Am I on the camera? I can't see. I'm quite low, aren't I? Let's go up there. £4. So that's that one. And then these are worth 2, and these are worth 1. So let's colour in this section for 1. These are little minis, which is really nice. So that's the 5 taken care of, and we've got 20. Once we finish the minis, we will go over to the daisies. I'm going to pop all that in there. Okay, health is getting 15. So 15 goes into the Rocking Witch binder. Hobbies is getting 10. Where were Hobbies? Hobbies was in here. Hobbies is getting 10, and we don't have any change. So we're going to need to break some change. I've got so many 20s, it's ridiculous. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So we're going to put 10 in here, and we're going to cross off that already had money in it. What did I? Oh, silly me. I took the 20 from here to change. Right, so that already had 20, and we're putting in another 10. So with our blue pen, we are going to cross out a 5, 3, and 2. Cool. This one's from the Rocking Witch. I think that binder's now finished. Right, Scotland needs 25. 25. Registration's done, doesn't need to be happening. BBMU needs 15. Flights to New Zealand need 75, so 20, 40, 60, 80. Flights to New Zealand, this one. Lack of change. Might just have to take something else from somewhere. Right. Emergency is getting 20. So these binders I do in my Wednesday video. Pensions, got money, Microsoft needs 6, Canva needs 5, Canva is in there, and grandkids need 25, so I'm going to change that for a 20, and the grandkids need 25. Yeah, so on a Wednesday I do the Rocking Witch binder and others. So that's my pension, grandkids, and flights to New Zealand binder. Premium ones are done. So I need to swap that for that. Oh, swap that for that. Okay, so that's everything done. So we need £40 for my wallet for the week, and hopefully some might come back. And then we've got 25 left. So what didn't I do? Because this was more because I was paying back. So this 25 can be paid back for, what do we owe? We owe 65. So this needs to go into the bank. So if I change these for a 20, £25 can come off there, making I owe 40 to the bank, because next week I won't have enough money. So this 25 will sit in the binder for next week, because I think I've only got 200 to stuff next week too. So that will add it up a bit, which is great. So for the Rocking Witch binder, we have 20, 40, 60 to go in there. I have now booked my train ticket. So the other thing that needs to do is I need £148 out of here to pay back the train ticket. It went on my credit card. So 120, 30, 45, 145, that will do, because that's actually in the bank at the moment, so I can just transfer it, leaving that cash in there. So yes, so I went and saw the man at the train station, who was very helpful, and he basically looked at it. So I'm getting a train from my local station to Crewe. I'm changing at Crewe on the sort of same ticket and going up to Preston, and that's going to be normal class. And then when I get to Preston, I'm going to go on the Preston to Edinburgh class over the Pennines, first class. Then coming back, I come back first class to Preston, and then I do normal class back home via Crewe. And that was 148 because I have a Super Saver card because I'm over 60. Yeah, it was really good. So I was really happy about that. So on here I've got 1, 20, 30, 45, 145 transfer for train. So I put it on the credit card so that I could keep this money in the bank for a bit longer to earn interest. Yeah, so that's really promising. That 40 might go up this week, but I have no more presents to buy. I did buy Mum some flowers, which came out of that food money, but that's okay. I do need a gifts binder, but I just don't have enough money around. So while I'm here, I'm going to do this 5071, and I'll put it into the money change, and then when I get back to my studio 71, I'll put it in the money box 71. There we go. So the change is done, and lastly we will pop this 20 into the emergency fund. This is from Iris Budgets, who's taking a break, and we are saving up for the next 50s. So we've got 20, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20 going in there. So I'm looking forward to, there's 3 50s left, so if I can fill this, that's 2 of them taken care of. I did notice on Iris's Instagram, she's done one of these as a Errol binder, which I think she's releasing fairly soon. So she must be thinking about coming back. I have missed her videos for sure. Right, is there anything else I need to do? I've done all the cash stuff, I've done my purse. Right, so this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.